you, Julie. And down the stretch they come. The 143rd running of the Kentucky Derby comes charging out of the gates this weekend. Years of training and hard work for the horses and their jockeys, all for one shot to win. And retirement isn't much different. Here to explain is one of the area's leading financial professionals, Abe Ashton. Abe helps people prepare for retirement and even hosts his very own weekly retirement radio show. He also, very fittingly, wore Star Wars socks today.
Well, yeah, of course. May the 4th be with you. I got my Stormtrooper socks on, so...
way to go.
I'm feeling it.
I didn't know you were a Star Wars fan.
I am a Star Wars fan, big Star Wars fan. My kids said that I should come up and say, you know, may the 4th be with you, and go do some Star Trek thing and do totally counterproductive, but
yeah,
they didn't think that'd be very funny.
All right, so back to the analogy of the Kentucky Derby.
That would be a bucket list thing, right? To go, I mean, I've never been, but I think I would like to go see this whole shindig at some point.
Me too.
I mean, you definitely could pull off a big hat. I know you could. You could do it.
I would love it.
You could do the big hat.
And you're like halfway there with the way you dress.
Yeah, well.
You're very classy. Yes.
I don't know how many people are going to be at the Kentucky Derby with Star Wars socks on, but I would be willing to be the first. So
probably a few today.
Yeah.
I do like this analogy though, because I mean, preparing for retirement. You know, we work all our lives. It really is kind of like one big race.
Right.
How do we win at this race?
Yeah, because we're talking about preparation. Nobody's showing up to the Kentucky Derby tomorrow having started planning last week, right? These horses and the trainers and the jockeys have been working for years to get to the point where they get this one shot to get it right. And you're putting it all on the line out there, but it's all about the preparation before race day or retirement day. So that's one of the big comparisons between the two.
Although I would say in retirement, you're really competing against your own self, not so much against the other horses next to you.
You are a little bit, but there are some environmental things that can take you out of the race,
okay,
right? That's with interest rates going lower, so your money's not earning as much.
Right.
A change in the tax plan, Social Security income being reduced, or something happening to a federal program, even maybe your pension.
Yep.
And so those things, they can jeopardize your race. And then we talked about things happening later in life, and you brought up a great story about one of the horses in the race.
Yes. So this year there's a horse named Patch. You folks may have heard about this horse. He's a one-eyed horse. He is he's part of the race, and he's doing quite well. He lost his eye a year ago due to like just a strange infection. He's staying on point. His owner said he's very alert at the gate, and that is what's kept him in the race.
Right, and you know, I know it's easy to bring the analogy together here, because what happens is a lot of people, as they're planning for retirement, something will happen halfway through their preparations, halfway through their career, whether it's a market adjustment, whether something changes with their family and they're having to support one of their children. Lots of different things can happen. It doesn't mean that you're out of the race. It shouldn't derail everything. We had a client in just last week that filed bankruptcy just a year ago, and now they're retiring this year. And they could have easily thought that, hey, this bankruptcy is going to change everything for them, that they won't be able to retire any longer. But because of ERISA laws, which are federal laws that protect retirement from bankruptcy, they still have their retirement dollars, and we were able to show them how they can still finish the race.
I love it. So it's like you might have those potholes, those unforeseen events, right? It's like
exactly right. They're going to happen to everybody, and don't let that
normal.
Completely throw you out of the race. You got to stay focused, still talk to a planner, still talk to an advisor, and just get right back in the race and keep on going around and around, so you can cross that finish line and enjoy your retirement.
Right. Keep your eye on the prize.
Absolutely. Even if it's just one eye, keep it on the keep it on the prize.
Oh, poor Patch. Yes. Well, it's true. All right. You have a special offer today for folks. You suggest it's very valuable to come up with a comprehensive plan.
Yep.
And you can help people do that.
So they come into our office, sit down with us, or one of my advisors or myself, and we'll go over where they're at so far. We'll look and see if there's been that little landmine or bump in the road or pothole. We'll show them how to get back on track. Even if people are already retired, they should definitely come in and say, okay, how do I manage my funds? How do I manage my income? How do I manage my health care through retirement? So that's why we're offering this complimentary retirement review.
Excellent. Yeah. And then just like the Kentucky Derby, it's probably very important to, while you're planning for retirement once in a while, just to sit back, have a mint julep, and enjoy life.
Of course it is. That's why we plan. That's what the race is. It's about the winner's circle.
Right.
And retirement is the winner's circle. You don't worry about your money. You're sitting there in the flowers, and you're enjoying all those things you promised yourself you would enjoy once you retire. We just help people get to that winner's circle.
Abe, I love it. Now I'm going to watch the Kentucky Derby.
Cheer for Patch.
Just because of you. I'm going to cheer for
Me too.
Patch. You can't help but cheer for Patch. If you're in need of a comprehensive retirement plan, Ashton Associates are going to provide one for you at no charge. All you have to do is be one of the first 10 callers to his office. The number's there on your screen. That's 702-900-8177. Ashton Associates number and website are right there on your screen. They are on St. Rose in Henderson near the 215, and they are proud sponsors of the Morning Blend.